Say hi, honey.
Hi.
My daughter and I are out here checking on the deer feeders and the deer stands, and that's one of the stands way up there. This is what hogs can do to your deer feeders. They'll knock them over and bust them up. We've had one deer feeder last year that whenever they knocked it over, where the legs attached to the feeder broke off. So there was like this big hole on the feeder right there where it just sheared off, broke off. The motors broke off. So all that's going to have to be replaced. We'll probably replace the whole drum. What they do is the feeder, like the battery runs out or they get tired of waiting on it. So they'll hit the legs, and the feeder started out over here. There's a top to it. Right there. It was just bungee corded on top. That's where the feeder started at. And they knocked it down and then pushed it into the woods over here. I know it's wild hogs because last year they had rooted up all inside this pine straw looking for stuff to eat. They ate grubs, just worms, just about anything they can find. They're omnivores. Well, they were in here rooting all this stuff up and eating the corn. I imagine they just either the battery ran out and there was still corn in there, or they just got tired of waiting on it and just knocked it over. But anyway, that's an example of what wild hogs can do to your feeder. Well, we drove up to the stand to check it out. I got to replace two of the ladder rungs on it. And that right down there is where the feeder was at. We were parked probably about 200 feet down that trail. Whenever I pulled up and stepped out of my truck, went to walk across, and there's hog tracks. Hog tracks are rounded on both ends. And deer tracks have a point on them. Do I now? Yeah, we need to measure how far it is to replace those two boards.